Let him laugh, let him weep, let him yell, let him stand. All in one I say.
Hello, Panjus and Bonani. Welcome to Rise to Greater Heights Network, where you can turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. It is so significant to have a positive mindset, more especially under these circumstances. So this network has the potential to completely revolutionize every aspect of your life and career. I am Dr. Riel and Kunene, and I'm going to be your host for today. So if you're watching us online, please feel free to put in the chat box where you're watching us from and what you hope to achieve from our podcast. Today, we are surrounded by greatness in the World Wide Web. We have amazing speakers who's going to share some nuggets on how you can actually rise to greater heights. Yes, how you can rise to greater heights. So in Ontario, we have Rosie Claire Alonso. And in Atlanta, Georgia, we have Iris Allenston. So at this moment, I'm just going to let our speakers to introduce themselves. You can go ahead, Rosa Claire.
Hi, I'm happy to be here with all of you. My name is Rosie Claire Alonso. I'm a passion to empower service business owner to simplify their operation, giving them a freedom to enjoy life and scaling the business they wanted.
Oh, wow, it's an honor to have you, Rosie Claire, and really, you are such an inspiration. Thank you for what you are doing, like trying to impact as many lives as much as you can, like through your own knowledge, your own experiences. It's an honor to have you. You can go ahead, Iris, and please introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. Dr. Riel, thank you so much for having me on your podcast. It is an honor, and I'm so inspired by you. And thank you also, Rosie Claire, for being here. So I am just an ordinary person who loves helping people, especially new coaches, how to make a living selling what they know online. So I've been able to do that for many years now and teaching thousands of people online. So I'm really fortunate and blessed.
Oh, wow. Wow. What an honor. What a privilege. When I was just going over your bio, I was like, wow, this woman really, she's just the change that we want to see in this world. Thank you for doing for what you're doing and really making a real change out there. It's an honor to have you. And I am really looking forward to hear more of your message. Thank you for being with us. So, Rosie Claire, I have a question for you. If you happen to have your own billboard, I can see your billboard coming down there in the busy highway in Toronto. Maybe it's is it 401? I can't remember the highway. I don't know. What will your billboard say?
Oh, for sure. I think that they will say small business, the real change games. So we are not just participating in the economy. We are shaping it. We are innovators. We are disruptors. We are the ones who redefines the what means business for all of us. And therefore, we have the obligation to lead an excellent and champion quality in our service and products. So, but overall, we must collaborate and support each other because the collective power is the true driver to change.
Wow, just small business. They are the game changers in the industry. They are the real deal. They are the change that we really want to see in this world. Small business owners, small businesses out there. They are out there just impacting many souls, changing many lives, small businesses. Wow, I love that. I love that because I believe that we all rise together, really. So we should collaboratively work together as small business owners because I believe that, you know what, we all rise together and we rise by lifting each other up. What a billboard. Thank you, Rosie Claire. What a profound billboard. How about you, Iris? Maybe your billboard is already down there in the state of Georgia. I don't know. What will people say?
Well, first of all, I moved to Florida now. So I am in Florida. The
Sunshine
Florida.
State. Okay.
Yes. So, oh my gosh, billboard. Oh, so many 1 or 2 words, right?
Right.
And as a business coach, I'm always about business mindset. That's the only thing that I want to talk about is mindset with my students. But in this particular show that we have, I actually want to say self-love. Self-love. Okay. And I don't know about you ladies, but you look a lot younger than me. I'm in my 50s. So to me, it took me a while to figure this out because I'm always about business and making money and all that stuff. But I started to think self-love. This is about not being selfish. It's about you having to embrace who you are, your unique talents, your gifts, what makes you quirky, what makes you positive and negative, right? What makes you want to jump and be happy. So celebrate yourself every step of the way. So embracing who you are, your quirkiness, your little things that people love about you, right? And also setting that boundaries of saying it's okay to say no to people sometimes. It's okay to say no to things that doesn't serve us anymore. So 1 word or 2 words, self-love.
Self-love. You know, self-love, it doesn't mean that you are selfish. Self-love, it means that, you know what, I choose myself first. I embrace the person that I am today so I can show up positively to the world. I am who I am and who's the person whose I am. So self-love. I love this billboard. Well, I actually love both billboards. So I believe my billboard will be the 3rd billboard driving down the highway. And it's going to say what? The sky is no longer the limit. But now the sky is our point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. And it's definitely coming. So we're going to get started. We're flying all the way to Ontario from Alberta, where we have Rosie Claire Alonso. So after earning her digital marketing certification from Google Academy, Rosie Claire Alonso eagerly applied her skills by helping friends with their marketing. What began as refining strategies became a more profound realization. Many challenges stemmed not from marketing, but from operations, automation, unclear value proportions, and ineffective tools. Working with these businesses, Rosie Claire clarified value proportions, linked them with their processes, adopted suitable technologies, and improved efficiency. This led to 62.3%. I like the way you're so precise here. 62.3% of clients becoming repeat customers and 18.9% of new clients from referrals, marking a rewarding turning point. So during maternity leave, Rosie Claire reflected on 20 plus years of optimizing operations for larger enterprises and recognized how impactful these skills could be for small businesses. This inspired her to help entrepreneurs streamline operations and reclaim their time. Today, Ms. Alonso is passionate about empowering business owners to achieve sustainable growth by aligning processes, teams, and technology. She provides practical solutions that reduce chaos and free up time for what truly matters in business and in life. So, kings and queens, please join me and welcome Rosie Claire Alonso.
Well, thank you for the introductions. Today's dynamic business environment, service-based entrepreneurs often struggle to balance growth with maintains the unique service they deliver. That's why my approach goes beyond just to streamline operations. It's about crafting business that truly reflects your unique value. We ensure your operations are direct extension of what makes your business exceptional. By simplifying your client delivery process, we maximize client loyalty and repeat business. That isn't just about efficiency, it's about creating an unforgettable client experience. To make this happen, we implementing a strategy automations and select the right tech tool for growth, tolerating your specific needs, of course. We also focus on building a cohesive service delivery team, your service builder, working hand in hand with you to ensure your client promise in cohesive delivery. My service address the core challenge for first by scaling service business, operational overall and unique value preservations, while we identify and eliminate bottlenecks while ensure your core strength line shines through. Client loyalty and repeat business. We simplify client delivery, maximize those long-lasting relationships, scalability, and team synergy. We implement tolerant tech tools and help build a team to ensure your business growth. And of course, lack of free time. Oh, business owner business have this issue. We implement a strategy to reclaim your time, allowing you to enjoy a balanced life. By partnering with me, you will gain clarity, control, and the confidence to elevate your business. We'll optimize your process, integrate those key tech solutions, and empower your team to excel. This translates to increased profits, reduce stress, and the freedom for focus on strategic growth. And today, for a special be here, I'm providing a complimentary, completely free tutorial roadmap to streamline your operations. You can access these valuable results directly from my LinkedIn profile. Just to look Rosie Claire Alonso or scan the code or KIB's evolution. I'm encourage you to connect with me there and take advantage of this opportunity to transform your business. Thank you.
Oh, wow, wow. What an honor, Rosie Claire. That was just a teaser. You still have 11 more minutes. You can keep going. Yes.
But the main reason that I identify the problem is not because for a small business, most of them don't want ICE 90 certification. They just want to continue growth, to service the client, and they need a simple solutions that they can help the team provide the service and also provide the most value for the clients. That's, I think, the small business main reason. Provide an excellent client service. So that I realized that so many models for simplify for operation streamline, they are so complex, and there are most of built from very large company that maybe don't align to the goals from a small business. So I try to translate and simplify all of this process and model and take what they needed from each other. So that is my core business service. I'm trying to help more than I can do. For now, I'm just providing a service that is one-to-one coaching, but in the future we are start talking with some partner that can help me to provide and impact more a small business.
Oh, wow, wow, really? That's such a big role that you are playing. So, like from your point, you've shared that you're going to be sharing more about uh, coming from chaos to clarity, and then you're going to be able to share with the audience the 4 pillars of a thriving small business. This is what I really want to hear more. If you don't mind sharing about the 4 pillars of a thriving small business.
But the thing is that I realized that there are so many ways to grow. But for a small business, they need to be very clarity from what is the value that they want to provide their business, and have a process and a work that help them to 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 provide that. But also, we most of start a business because we wanna enjoy our free time, our time. So and it's very important to have a balance in work and family. Um, that you need to be clear to that is also a goal for you. So identify the four pillar, that is that you need to be very clear in your propositions, and whole process of how you work to provide your promise to your client. You need to be aligned of that. So, and also have for that, I just identified two key process. That is the technology that we already have now, that is accessible, cheaper than in other times. So with a good team and the technology that is work for you, you can align your value to that way. So I very focus on that for area that I help you to clarify your value propositions in each service you provide, help you to make a process that it will be easy. Uh, we want to automatize the task that can be, but not hold the task, because in a small business it's very important to have a human touch in some very important part of the process to deliver our promise to so for sure, no, it will be everything, but most of the tasks that is boring, that is repetitive, that we that human, we don't put in any sparking in the task, so we can continue to be encouraged and doing for us. But the other task, of course, we can have a lot of tools there, and AI help us a lot in some of that. So that is my main point. So with a good twin and the right technology, you can provide your value propositions to your client. Um, and also have more the result for all of this is have profit and a loyal client, because right now if you only focus on marketing, that marketing help you to earn more client for sure, but if you don't have the structure inside your business to provide your service and that new amount of client, you maybe will have the client just one time. So my point is help you to have a repeat client and loyal client. If they don't repeat with you because you provide everything to them, maybe I can help you to create a new service for this client, or maybe they can refer you for others. So that means loyal client. You are mute.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So what a profound message. You've mentioned like how when you got started, you've mentioned that in order for you like to thrive in that business, you kind of have to be able to manage, you'd have to be able to take care of yourself as well as the business. So how
Yeah.
can you manage the me time out there at the same time you are driving in that business? Self-care, you've mentioned that it's worth it. It's really worth it. For you to thrive in that business, you should be able to have those secrets on how you actually maintain a work-life balance as an individual. And you are the just go-getter, the one who really connects clients with their businesses, with their services. You are just that individual. Thank you so much for sharing such a profound message, and the power of the process of optimization. You touch base on that one. Thank you so much, Rosie Claire, for sharing such a profound message.
Thank you for having me here.
Thank you. So now from Ontario, we are going all the way to the beautiful Florida, where we have Iris Alston. Iris Alston is the founder of CEO Nation and CEO Nation TV. She found her passion to lead, inspire, and encourage others to act on and encourage them to pursue their dreams and goals like there is no tomorrow. Today, Iris is an international speaker, trainer, and a coach, helping and teaching her clients and students worldwide. Currently, she teaches and shows entrepreneurs and business owners what she has done in the past. Iris shows them ways on how to have a stronger digital brand. So, kings and queens, please join me and welcome Iris Alston.
Thank you. Thank you so much again, Dr. Rial. And Rosie Claire, what a wonderful way to motivate and inspire small business out there. Because as you know, small business, they make the world go around, right? Business makes the world go around. So fantastic things that you're doing. And so anyway, a little bit about me. As I mentioned earlier, I'm just an ordinary person who loves to work with people, especially new coaches, right? And who wants to actually make a living based on what they know, their expertise, their knowledge, their experience over the years, right? So I've been able to help thousands of men and women alike worldwide. And I do this online, and I have the pleasure of doing that for the last over 10 years. And what I do is I just help them with online courses, workshops, coaching programs, as well as building their community. And many of my clients have gone from zero income a year to building their six-figure businesses. And that's what I do. I help coaches build their six-figure businesses when they're starting out to over even $1 million. So, like I said, I've just been, very humble and appreciative in order for me to do that, because let me tell you, my journey is not special. It is not special, and it's not unique. I'm pretty sure a lot of men and women can relate to this, to the fact that, maybe you just want to help your family with finance, or maybe you want something better for you, right? Maybe you're tired of working 9 to 5 job at somewhere else at a corporation, and you're unhappy, and deep inside of you, you're meant for something more, right? A rise to your greatness, basically, but you don't know where to begin because we are stuck in this, what we call, let's say, matrix, like the movie, or we're stuck because we don't know how to begin. Well, that's where I come in and let you know you have greatness in you. You can definitely do what you want to do based on your expertise, your talent, and experience that you have. So I help a lot of, both women and men, and especially women nowadays. And that's where I founded my Femme CEO. It's female, over 40, create that abundance in themselves, to have that breakthrough, to have that freedom. And I don't care if you're working 9 to 5, but you can still build a business on the side. Use the 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. to work something on yourself. And like I said, my story is nothing grand. It is nothing special. So I remember a time when this was like over a decade ago, over 10 years ago. I have 2 children, 2 young children at that time. Now they're men. I love them to death. But I remember I was in my office and I was feeling gloom and doom, and I was in front of this desk, and I have stack of medical bills, collections. I remember opening this a collection, or more like a repo letter. I don't know if some of you guys know that, but a repossession for my card, the only card that I have. And my husband was working at that time. He still works to this day. He works at home like me, but he was the only sole breadwinner in my family. And I was actually stuck at home because it was out of my control. I wasn't feeling well. I had some medical issues and things like that. Because I remember walking on the floor, crawling on the floor just to use the bathroom. That's how sick I was. And also carrying or raising my 2 young children. And I remember all these stack of collections, knowing that, wait a minute, I have degrees, I have all these things. What am I doing? I'm not contributing to my family. And here comes, you know how that goes. Our bills come in clockwork. They never stop. They never stop. They get here no matter what. So I remember opening my bank statement, and I only had $100 in my bank statement. And I had to choose at that point. It was a turning point for me, whether or not to continue being miserable, being accepting my fate as is, right? And being unhappy, or I will do something about it. I will do something about it. And guess what? I chose the latter. I chose to do something about it because I was tired of being broke. I was tired of being hungry and all that stuff. Now, mind you, that $100 in the bank, I could have chosen to put that back in a grocery, right? To buy groceries, but I didn't. I took half of that, $50, and I chose to open my very own online business for the very first time. $50. And the rest of the $50, you know, I I saved up food and I went to the grocery and things like that. But within, because I was so determined, and this is where the mindset comes in, ladies and gentlemen, right? For those of you listening to this later on, the mindset comes in and say, you know what? I will do whatever I can to make this happen. Okay. I had $50, and fast forward, I turned that $50 in 3 days into $500. $500. You know what I did with the $50? I opened a website. I started to learn how to create and design website. This is where the digital branding comes from. As a matter of fact, my very first course was branding for bosses. Okay. I didn't know anything about website, but I knew that I had a gift. I love making things pretty, right? So I started creating websites, and then I just put my little information, who I am, what I do, without even knowing what I wanted to do. I stepped out of my comfort zone. Now, for those of you who might not know this, I'm actually an introvert. I am an introvert. I don't like being on camera. I don't like speaking on many people. But if I have a message to share, I find that confidence to rise up and share my message to empower, even if it's just one person. If I can make a difference in one person to get them out of that rut, to get them out of being unstuck, I will be there for you. I will be your number one fan and cheerleader, no matter what. Okay. So fast forward, I turned that $50 into $500, created my website, spent, I think, $10 for a domain, okay, which was my name, irisallison.com, and it evolved by then because it's different now. And then I promoted my information for 3 days on Facebook. I didn't know anything about Facebook besides connected with my family. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, all these people are making money using social media. I can do the same thing. So I put my foot out there and say, hey, I have this, I'm starting my business as a coach. I don't even know what I was going to coach about, right? And I just put the information out there. And within 3 days, my very first client came in the United States, and she paid me $500 to work with her for 1 month, only working 6 hours for that month. That 500 turned to 1,500 the following week, turned to 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, and more, right? And I can tell you the systems in the process, like Rosie Claire is telling us, automation, all that stuff, which is wonderful. We need that. When you want to start, when you want to scale your business, you need automation. And nowadays, AI helps us to do that, you know? But what I'm trying to say is my journey is not unique, right? It's anybody can do this. You just have to believe in yourself, and you just have to go through the process. You have to believe with the process. And with my process, it took me years to figure this out because I tried, I failed. I failed about 13 businesses in the midst of this more than 10 decades, right? But I kept going and going and going. And throughout this process, I learned what I call my 5P coaching method. Coaching method, right? 5 Ps, which is basically person, problem, product, price, and promote. And no matter what I do, and it doesn't matter if I'm helping fitness coaches, I'm helping small business, I'm helping relationship coaches, I'm helping health, wealth, the digital brands, those 5P methods always comes into play. And it makes sense because it's about you trying to figure out who you want to serve, that one person, your ideal clients. Because if you're serving many, you're all over the place. You're going to get confused because your language, your messaging is not going to hit that one person. So, and then also that knowing their problem, what's going to help you get their pain, understand their pain, so you can help them go from pain to paradise, right? Knowing the desired results they're looking for, that transformation. Maybe they want to lose weight this summer. because they have a vacation to go to, or maybe they have, a wedding to go to. How would that be like to that person if you can help them transform their body into the sexy selves, to be their great person, to be that confident person, right? And then also knowing what kind of product are you going to offer. It could be physical product, it could be coaching products, it could be anything like that, right? And then knowing how to price it, whether it's low ticket or high ticket. And I can go through all these, it's information here, the process on pricing, but I'm just giving you like the bird's eye view of this. And then the last one is promotion. How are you going to promote this? Are you going to use social media? Are you going to use organic way of doing this? Outreaching people, because if you might be in a tight budget, you don't have a lot of budget. Okay, you don't have a lot of budget. So you got to start from scratch, which I did that and I still use it to this day. But the second one is doing this paid ads, and you got to be strategic on this. You got to have some money aside for paid ads, because if you don't have the strategy, you can burn through your budget in no time, So that's what I do nowadays. And then I do have my own community. And this is where a lot of new coaches learn how to create online courses, right? And also they learn how to create their coaching programs, whether that's low ticket to even high ticket products. That way they can start serving people at a higher level, high touch. And then building a community, that way you're not starting from scratch in terms of having a paid membership. Because as you know, if you're in business, you're constantly worrying about getting clients every single time. And like Rosie Claire was mentioning us earlier, having that automation, because that one person, it's great to have. But you go into the cycle of up and down where there's no clients in 1 week, and then you have no clients in the second month, and then you have plenty on the third month. Well, that's where paid memberships comes in. So that's all I have to say, Dr. Rial. I hope that's a lot. You're muted, hon. You're muted.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What an inspiration. What a journey you've been through, Iris. And then you've just turned that journey into passion. And then today you are empowering all these women. You are empowering all these individuals based on your experience. I just love the way you've shared you say the 5 pillars on coaching, the 5 P's coaching method. You have to focus on the people that you're serving, focus on the product that you are actually putting out there, the promotions, the plays. Wow, what a profound, much needed message. Thank you so much, Iris, for sharing your message with us. Thank you. Wow, so I am, hold on, I mute myself. It's not going to be a show without me showing up and sharing my message. But before I speak to our audience online, if you happen to have any questions for Iris, if you happen to have any questions for Rosie Claire, please feel free to drop your questions in the chat box, and then we're going to be able to respond to those questions. We're going to be able to share our own experiences to those questions. So go out there and drop those messages, and we'll come back and share with you before the end of the show. So it's not going to be a show. What I'm going to do, I'm going to be the next and final speaker. But before I speak, what I'm going to do, let me share my bio with you, and then I will come back and speak. So please do enjoy. I want you, as you think about your dreams and goals, to put this down. Rise to greater heights. Rise to greater heights, because you need to be clear about your career goals in order for you to gain guidance on professional development. Really, my goal as a mentor or as a coach is so simple. My goal is to study your current situation, identify limiting beliefs and other potential obstacles that you might be facing, and then design a plan of inspired action to empower you to pursue success and drive sustainable. I think whosoever said that the sky is the limit was wrong, From today on, I, Dr. Riel and Kunene, believe that the sky is our point of view. Mom. So I think whosoever said that the sky is the limit was wrong. From today on, I, Dr. Riel and Kunene, believe that the sky is our point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. Point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. Rise to greater heights.
Dr. Nampumelelo Rial Kunene is an international human rights policy analyst who consults on policies and procedures related to human rights compliance. She's a highly sought-after, energetic, certified Lace Brown international speaker. This passionate leader holds a PhD with a discipline in leadership and business. Dr. Rial N. Kunene is the author and host to Rise to Greater Heights, a book and YouTube channel to turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. She is also a coach, mentor, and an MC, well known for encouraging many to rise from mediocrity into greatness. Her vision is not only to motivate, but also to empower audiences with a fresh perspective inspiration they require to pursue success and drive sustainable outcomes. In a seriously funny way, Dr. Kunene is an award-winning author, 10 times #1 Amazon and international best-selling author. Her #1 best-selling book, Rise to Greater Heights, has inspired and empowered many to pursue their personal and professional passion to become go-getters. As a trainer, diplomacy protocol officer, and strategist, Rial believes that we are in full control of our choices. Her mission is to meet the needs and transform lives of her client and her audience. She is also a true advocate for creating new policies that uphold human rights and prevent human rights violations. Dr. Kunene's purpose is to teach everyone about human rights and help organizations understand and promote human rights. Her goal is to study your current situation, identify limiting beliefs, then design a plan of inspired action to empower you to achieve specific outcomes in your life. This change maker, trailblazer, and revolutionary is pushing boundaries and creating a real change worldwide. Like a phoenix that never accepted defeat and rose from its own ashes, she wants to challenge you to unleash your greatness and rise to greater heights. Dr. Rial N. Kunene wears many hats. As a professional certified sales manager, CEO, certified travel counselor, publisher, medical esthetician, philanthropist, and a commissioner for oaths, following her dreams gave her purpose to see her goals through and understand that she does have everything she needs to reach her full potential. Her everyday message is that your journey to be a better person starts with you. So knowing who you are to your core will make you understand that you are the only one who can accomplish your dreams. Hebrews 11, Psalms 27 and 40 keeps her to rise to greater heights. The sky is no longer the limit, but now the sky is our point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. Kings and queens, please join me. Welcome, Dr. Rial N. Kunene.
What an honor. Thank you. Thank you so much. What an honor and a privilege to be following after such greatness. You know, Rosie Claire, she shared on everything on the pillars for a business to thrive. And then Iris on the other side, she shared on everything on the 5 P's coaching method that she's actually using. And it has just put her in that position where now she's able to share with the whole world from her own experiences. So I'm gonna ask you like if you can just ask yourself that, what are you passionate about? Why can't I just follow my passion? So I'm going to be saying, you know what, you'll have to follow your own passion. But in order for you to be able, in order for you to be able to follow your passion, you'll have to ask yourself, what's holding you back from actually taking baby steps in the right direction? Is it fear? Is it procrastination? Is it distraction? Is it mediocrity? What's holding you back? Because, you know, there are many reasons why people don't reach their dreams. You must understand the issues that keep you away from actually achieving your potential success. It's good to know what's keeping you away from your dreams, as you can then try to work on it and change the way you approach them. What's holding you back? What's holding you back from going confidently in the direction of your dreams? Kings and queens, it's so essential to assess your goals' progress. Once you identify the reasons why you're being held back from actually reaching your goals, then you can try and work on it and improve. The good thing is that you can always conquer the motives once you realize them. So being here, it shows that, you know what, you're not willing to settle for that mediocre life. So don't let others stand in the way of your dreams. But you really don't have to see the whole staircase in life to get to the top. But in order for you to get to the top, you need to take the first step. So as my mentor always say, that you don't have to be great to get started, but you'll have to get started to become great in life. So get started today by following your passion. Get started today by going confident in the direction of your dreams. So if you're that entrepreneur who really dream of reshaping this world through your business and envision several extra commas in your bank account, yet you find yourself like blocked in your journey to success, trust me, I am the answer. Oh, hi, by the way, I'm Dr. Riel Nkunene, and I'm not for the timid, but I am the rocket fuel that your business needs to blast past barriers and rise to greater heights. So as your business strategist and optimizer, what I do, I really empower motivated professionals to discover their full potential and also shift them into growth overdrive. So from owning two diverse companies to having experience as a CEO and guiding Fortune 500 companies to helping multi-million-dollar enterprises, I believe that I have a distinctive talent for empowering high-achieving coaches, elite startups, and business leaders to become dominant forces in their industries, because I believe that the sky is no longer the limit, but now the sky is our point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. So we should be in charge of our own driver's seat. You should be the one, because you are the driver here. That steering is only you who is controlling it. So be in charge of your own driver's seat, because I know that many people, they know what their passion is, but they are kind of frustrated by the process of trying to turn their passion into profit. Whether you are running your own company, perhaps starting a business, or maybe you are seeking that next promotion or that job, you'll have to ask yourself this question. This question is going to help you to increase the financial rewards of what you are truly doing, what you are doing, what you love, the impact that you just want to make out there. Ask yourself this question. What difference am I passionate about making in others' lives? What difference am I passionate about making in others' lives? Notice I didn't ask you, what are you passionate about? Because I knew it, that you just got right away, you just give me the answer. But I just want you to determine the purpose of your passion, which is using it to positively impact the world. That type of drive, it attracts opportunities that often lead to raises, job offers, and even new businesses. So in order for you to be able to turn your passion into profit, you must fulfill a purpose that others need or want. So when you focus on your passion, then try to find a way to allow your passion to impact others. Trust me, in that way, you have a winning formula. So it's a wake-up call, kings and queens. It's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call to turn that passion into profit. It's a wake-up call. But when that alarm clock goes off, please, please, please don't ever hit the snooze button. Don't be like, I will wake up in the next 2 minutes. I will wake up in the next 4 minutes. You know what? Forever is a long time. Why don't you wake up, get going, and turn that passion into a career, turn that passion into a profit? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to provide you the 8 secrets that I've actually used to turn my passion into profit. So by the end of this show, it's not going to be secrets anymore, because you will already know from 1 to 8 what I've actually used to, the system that I've actually used to build an income generating business, just doing what I truly love, what I'm passionate about, and making a real impact out there. And trust me, you will be on your way to success if you apply all the steps that I've actually used to turn that passion into profit. So one thing you'll have to understand is that you can't give from an empty cup. You can never give from an empty cup. So you need to fill your cup first. And then once your cup is full, you're going to be able to share with the world from the overflow, because honestly, you can't give from an empty cup. So it's high time you go out there and fill up your cup first with all the knowledge, with all the wisdom that all these amazing speakers have shared today. Fill your cup first. So here is the 8 ways to go from passion to profit in no time. The first step, you are allowed to dream big, but start small. Yes, dream big, but start small. So in the early days of launching your business, you are still in the learning stages. So you kind of need to test the waters first, that whatsoever you're going to do, it's going to be scalable. So you're allowed to dream big, but start small. And then point number 2, you'll have to write about your interests. Yes, write about your interest. One of the simplest way to go from doing something that you love to profiting from it is to write about it. So go out there and write a book if you can. Like today, I am an award-winning, like multi-award-winning author. More than 10 times. I lost the count really when I got to 10. More than 10 times #1 Amazon and international best-selling author. So I'm here to encourage you that yes, it's possible. You can write that book, you can publish that book, become #1, and that book, it's gonna keep on selling because you decided, you were like, you know what? I'll have to write about my interest. So go out there and write that book. And then point number 3, you can become an expert speaker. Yes, become an expert speaker. This is another way of turning passion into profit by becoming a public speaker. So go out there and invest in coaching on how you can actually become a public speaker, and then go confident in that direction. And then point number 4, you'll have to create something. It's either you create a product, you create a community, or you create a course, but create something. So in order for you to turn your passion into profit, you could also create a product. And another thing, community building is another excellent way to profit from your passion. So go out there and create that community. We have Facebook communities, we have all these WhatsApp communities. Go out there and get started. And now it's easier now than it was ever before to create a course. So go out there and create that course and start selling that course online that can change many lives out there. But you'll have to create something. It's either you create a product or community or a course, but go out there and start creating something today. And then point number 5, you can become a coach or a consultant. Yes, you can become a coach or a consultant. If you're wondering how to monetize your passion and love being a leader and helping others, consider becoming a coach or a consultant on the subject that you are really passionate about. So myself as a coach or as a consultant, like I've mentioned, that I empower entrepreneurs to shatter the glass ceilings of self-doubt, limitations, and propelling them into a realm of unstoppable success. Yes, it's possible. Go out there and become a coach or a consultant. And then point number 6, you can start making YouTube videos or go live. And thanks to the internet, because turning passion into profit is a lot easier now than it was like 30 years ago. So if you can, just go out there, start do the lives on Facebook, or maybe lives on Instagram, or go on YouTube and create that free YouTube channel. Go out there and start posting those videos, and you may never know who will come across that video and whose life is going to be changed by your video that you've decided to post online. So go out there and create that YouTube channel, do lives on Facebook, speak about what speaks into your heart, and you will see the results of just following your passion in that way. And then point number 7, which is my all-time favorite point, is network. Believe it or not, but networking can be a great way to profit from your interest. We are here today because we've decided to network with one another. So go out there and get familiar on what's happening around your community. Attend those events. You may never know the person that you're going to come across. It might be your next business partner, or maybe your next client or maybe your next referral. So go out there and get connected to your community. And then the last point number 8, you'll have to host an event. Yes, you could also consider hosting an event around whichever topic you are interested in. And thanks to COVID, because COVID gave us the virtual platform of hosting events. You can host an event like a seminar like this, a summit like this. You can host an in-person event, but host an event and just share your knowledge, share your wisdom, share your experiences with others. Or if you can't do that on your own, invite others in to be able to help heal the world with their own very humanity. So go out there and host that event. So these are the 8 points really that you can actually turn your passion into profit in no time, that I've actually used, that I'm still using them. And I believe that it's gonna make a difference in your world. So if you want to learn more about maybe how to get started as a speaker, author, coach, consultant, or maybe a podcast host, you can visit my website at www.risetogreaterheights.com. And by the way, I offer training in everything that I've actually mentioned today. So go out there and book that consultation call with me at www.risetogreaterheights.com, because as flight attendants always say that put on your oxygen mask first before you assist the person who is sitting next to you. Because if you don't, trust me, when that flight goes down, you will definitely go down because you forgot to put on your oxygen mask first to yourself. So that oxygen mask first is the knowledge on how you can actually rise to greater heights. That oxygen mask first is your knowledge on how you can actually turn those free services that you offer into a profit. So put on that oxygen mask, because the reality is your journey to be a better person. It doesn't start with your clients. It doesn't start with your spouse. It doesn't start with your children. But your journey to become a better person, it starts with you. So knowing who you are to your core, it will make you understand that you have everything around you to reach your full potential. So don't ever, ever give up on your heart's desires. You know what? Just recall this, just in case you can't find a way out there, that you can always have the drive within you to become what you really want in life. You know, I am a firm believer of affirmations. So we're going to affirm this together. We're going to affirm this together as if we are taking an oath. We're going to place our left hand on our chest. If you can please do it with me. We're going to place our left hand on our chest, and then we're going to raise our right hand. And we're going to affirm this together to the world, that I can have the drive within me to become what I really want in life. Can you say it one more time as if you have faith in your own powerful voice? And guess what? It will echo throughout the whole universe. Say, I can have the drive within me to become what I really want in life. You know what? Just give yourself a round of applause, because yes, you can have the drive within you to become what you really want to be in life. You can have the drive within you to get where you want to be in the next 6 months. The drive is just inside of you. It's not from the outside of you. You know, it's so funny how my mom and dad gave me this beautiful, beautiful name, Nompumelelo. I know many, when they try to say my name, they always butcher my name. But Nompumelelo, really, Nompumelelo in my own language, it means mother of all success. So you can see that I am really, really challenged to chase after success. No matter what comes my way, I'll have to chase after success. So if I may ask you, how many of you have dreams and goals that you want to achieve? Maybe let me say in the next 6 months. I know myself, I'm one of those. I want you, as you think about your dreams and goals, to put this down. Rise to greater heights. Rise to greater heights, because you need to be clear about your career goals in order for you to gain guidance on professional development. So as a coach or as a mentor, like many of us here, my goal is so simple. My goal is to study your current situation, identify limiting beliefs and other potential obstacles that you might be facing, and then design a plan of inspired actions to empower you to achieve specific outcomes in your life. I so wish that you can just tell yourself that, you know what, all these amazing speakers have shared more nuggets on how you can actually rise to greater heights. So in order for you to go out there and be the change and make a difference, You've got to be hungry. You've got to be hungry like a hungry lion in the jungle. Really, that hungry lion in the jungle, it doesn't matter what kind of animal comes his way. It doesn't matter if you're that giant elephant or that small squirrel by the jungle. All that hungry lion sees in front of his face is lunch. Yes, it's lunch. And it's so funny though, because even with elephants, what they do when they say lion is that they run. It's all about the mindset. Once you believe, you become. They already told themselves that, you know what, I'm a lunch to that lion. So each and every time when I see a lion, I'll have to run. I believe that's the lion mindset that we need in order for us to be able to rise to greater heights, because I believe that we all rise together, and we rise by lifting each other up. We don't rise by tearing anyone down or maybe stepping over another person to get to the top, but we rise by lifting each other up. So we need that lion mindset. You know, it's so funny when I was in the 8th grade. When I was in the 8th grade, I'm going to cut the story short here. When I was in the 8th grade, I was nicknamed Phoenix. I was nicknamed Phoenix after writing a composition using the idiomatic expression that says, I rose from the ashes like a phoenix bird, meaning I became successful again. Really, that English teacher, she didn't know that the nickname Phoenix, it resonates with me. And it also aligns with my destiny. So for those of you who don't know the phoenix bird, the phoenix is a Greek mythological bird believed to rise from its own ashes after being buried like hundreds of years ago. This immortal creature acquires new life by rising from the ashes of its own ancestor, which represents our capacity for vision and success. So I want to encourage you, if you are watching and listening under my voice today, that when your world comes crashing down, wear your scars to show how a phoenix feels like to die from inside, and trust in your own capability to rise from your own ashes, since the phoenix has to die, burn, and experience pain before resurrection from its own ashes. Please write this down in conclusion. Resilience to greatness. Resilience to greatness. And I know you've heard this before, that your setback is your setup for your comeback. Your setback is your setup for your comeback. So if I can be honest with you, I don't know what goals you've set for the next 6 months. I don't know what dreams you have for your own future. But here is one thing I know about you. You are destined for greatness. Inside of you, God has put seeds of excellence. Those seeds are supposed to grow and flourish. But many people have become crippled by their past encounters, and some have stepped over other people to get to the top. But I believe that we're all destined greatness. With God, we're all destined destined for greatness as long as we follow his strategy. This is when the growth commences, because discovering your gift and following God's idea, it will make you understand that you have everything around you to reach your full potential. My everyday inspiration, Mr. Les Brown, he once said, if you had to die today, at this very moment, at this hour, what dreams, what ideas, what visions, what goals, what skills, what talents, and what books will die with you? And the late Dr. Miles Monroe continued saying that the richest place on this planet is the cemetery, because that's where all the goals, all the visions, all the skills, all the talents have been buried. Honestly, I don't know about you, but with me, listening to all these amazing messages, it stirred something within me. And that was when I told myself, I decided that, you know what? Let me follow my dreams, which gave me a purpose to see my goals through and understand that I do have everything around me to reach to my full potential. So this year, I'm also determined to rise to greater heights with as many motivated individuals who are maybe ready to start, grow and scale their businesses within 90 days. Perhaps you're that individual who started writing that book and then you were like, you know what? I don't have time. I'll do it tomorrow. And that tomorrow never came. So I'm here to encourage you that, yes, you can still get started with that book and publish it as #1 bestseller. And that book is going to be selling. It's not going to be kept on the Amazon shelves, but it's going to be selling. So I offer a free, no obligation, 30-minute friendly Zoom consultation call, which will kind of allow me to find out more about the issues that you're experiencing, and also to see if you are a perfect fit for any of my programs. So if you are interested in becoming a public speaker, an author, a coach, or maybe that entrepreneur who just want to multiply your income by doing what you truly love, what you're passionate about, and making a real impact out there, go on my website at www.risetogreaterheights.com and book that call with me, because I just want to empower you to become a highly effective and an inspiring leader with a personalized, measurable, but a scalable program. So go on my website and book that free consultation call with me, because my ultimate goal is that you feel extremely confident about your purpose. Once you are confident about your purpose, I know for sure you're going to be heading in the right direction, because we're going to take it one step at a time, and you are definitely going to transform. So if you give me your why, I will show you the how. So this consultation, it offers accountability, education, growth, as well as success. But you may have to ask yourself, why is she doing this? Why now? You know, I can help because I've been there, I've done that, and I know how it feels like. I remember myself more than 5 years ago, I was completely lost in the hustle. I was exhausted. I was overwhelmed. I remember I had a ton of ideas, but there was no tried and true strategy to run with my ideas. And it was only when I invested in coaching and created my first premium offer, then things started to change. And then I built an income generating business, just doing what I truly love and making a real impact out there. So now it's your turn to build your own world, because the power is just inside of you. So go on my website at www.risetogreaterheights.com and book that call with me, because really growing up, I didn't have much in life, because my father decided to have an early departure from this planet Earth. But I thank God that I missed that flight, because I'm still here. I'm still sharing my message. I'm still impacting as many lives as much as I can, because I had everything because of my mama's love. And I love you so much, Mom. So I think whosoever said that the sky is the limit was wrong. From today on, I, Dr. Rial Nkunene, believe that the sky is our point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. Thank you so much, amazing speaker. So at this moment, please feel free to share with the audience your final thoughts on Rise to Greater Heights. Share with them on how they can actually work with you, how they can reach out to you, as well as share your freebie that you want to offer to the audience. So Rosie Claire, the stage is yours, Queen.
Hi again. I'm in closing. I remember that you, as a small business owner, possess the power to shape your own destiny by prioritizing operation excellence. Embracing strategic growth, you can achieve your business success and personal fulfillment. Don't let operational breakneck hold you back. Seize the opportunity to rise your time and build a business that truly serves your life. I invite you to connect with me on LinkedIn, Rosie Claire Alonso, or Kai's Biz Evolution. There are the link to access to the roadmap. Let's collaborate and help create a business and life that you always wanted.
Thank you, Rosie Claire. I believe that our audience really, they will reach out to you, because you know what, they need that accountability partner in creating that businesses that they want. So go out there, kings and queens, and reach out to Rosie Claire. It's Kai Biz Evolution, as you can see her background, and she's gonna be your accountability partner. Thank you, Rosie Claire. You can go ahead, Iris, and please share with the audience.
Yes, thank you again. Thank you again for this platform. There are so many ways to connect with me, right? I'm on social media, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it, okay? TikTok. But I'm mostly on Instagram as well as LinkedIn. But what I want to do is offer everyone here free gifts. 3. I often do 3 things in 3 things. So free 3 gifts. I can't talk right now. 3 free gifts, okay? And this is how you're going to get it. You have to go to the sixfigurestarter.com. Again, that's the sixfigurestarter.com. And and for those of you who are serious about building your business online, this is going to help you go from 0 to even making 6-figure in your business as a coach, as an expert, as a course creator. Me and my students and my clients have used this 3 gifts: course content creation, rich mindset, right? And also 30 days of Instagram hooks and captions. For those of you who knows technology right now, I mean, hooks and captions are just a way to go to gain that visibility. So you have to go to the sixfigurestarter.com. Now, the thing is, it's only good for the next 3 days. You can go into my community because you're going into my community for free. And there is a deadline. So after March 17th, after I think St. Patrick's Day, right, of this year, it's going to be there. The community is going to be there, but there's going to be a paid membership. But for the next 3 days, you have access to 3 gifts, but you have to go in today or before March 17th. Again, thank you so much, Dr. Rial. Thank you, Rosie Claire, for your time. I appreciate you, ladies, and everyone. Thank you.
Wow. Oh my goodness. I believe that our audience, within the next 3 days, let's say 2 days, they should reach out to you and check your website, thesixfigurestarter.com, and connect with you because you've got something special for them. As you were speaking, Iris, I was just reminded of Les Brown, by the way. I saw more of Les Brown in you. And so they need an accountability partner like you and be like, you know what, just hold my hand. Just guide me on how I can actually get started from this 0 to those 6 figures, because we all need, money makes the world look beautiful, really. We all need that mindset. So thank you so much, Iris. And thank you so much, Rosie Claire, really for you to spare the 90 minutes to be with us here at Rise to Greater Heights Network. As much as you are busy out there, we are so honored. We are so humbled. We appreciate you, and we don't take this opportunity for granted. So thank you for being with us. We appreciate you, amazing speakers. And to our audience online, oh my goodness, wow. They've been inspired. I can see all the love. Okay, I can see Mariah, she's saying that, yes, queens. And Clela Goodwill, she is saying that thriving small business. And Princess Sabe is that she's saying that what an inspiration. I can see the love, the hearts, the fire that Annalie and Benoit are giving us over there. And Jarvis Bestman is saying that great job. Thank you. Thank for the job you do. And yes, Charlene Mira, she's saying so many gems in this session. Yes. Charlene Mira again. She's saying, repeating the affirmation along with you guys. Yes, let's build our online presence together. You know, the online presence really, I believe, is the new currency. That's the new currency that we really need, because everything now revolves around the digital platform. So to our audience online, thank you. Thank you for joining us here at Rise to Greater Heights Network with all these amazing speakers. I hope from all the amazing messages from all these amazing speakers, really, you've been inspired, you've been motivated, and you know what? You are ready to rise to greater heights. So do join us next week at the same time, same place. Thank you. Merci. Sia bonga.
Let him laugh, let him weep, let him yell, let him sing. All they wanna say. Let him lay me traps and men to pray to Jehovah, me I pray. Let him laugh, let him weep, let him yell, let him sing. All they wanna say. Let him lay me traps and men to pray to Jehovah, me I pray. Let I be me instead of playing games. For chasing fame, let somebody set the lack of flames. No, living my life to the fullest and shout out my halala to the fullest. Let my lungs out. I'm still rising up to greater heights as long as